The desert wind howled through the excavation site. The air was thick with dust, and the workers wiped sweat from their brows as they chipped away at the hardened earth. Then, a dull thud. They had hit something. Something big. The team gathered, brushing away the dirt. A skull emerged. But this was no ordinary skull. It was massive, far too large to be human. The eye sockets were deep, the bone structure thicker than any known species. More digging revealed an entire skeleton, and then another. And another. 10 skeletons. Each over 12 feet tall. Gasps echoed through the site. One archaeologist whispered, this changes everything. But before the world could hear the truth, they arrived. Black SUVs. Armed agents. The excavation was shut down immediately. The bones? Seized. The researchers? Silenced. And just like that, history was erased. But this wasn't the first time. And it wouldn't be the last. In 1912, workers in Wisconsin made a terrifying discovery. Beneath an ancient burial mound, they unearthed 17 skeletons, each one towering over 10 feet tall. But these were no ordinary remains. The skulls were elongated, the jaws thicker than any human's, and the bone structure unlike anything in recorded history. News spread. Scientists rushed to examine the bones. Then, without warning, the Smithsonian stepped in. The bones were confiscated, taken to a secure facility for study. And then, they were never seen again. The Smithsonian denied everything. The records vanished, as if the discovery had never happened. But this was just the beginning. Because giant skeletons aren't just an anomaly. They appear all over the world. In Ecuador, an entire cave system was discovered in the 1960s. Within it, strange artifacts, and massive stone chairs, far too large for any human to use. In India, British explorers in the 1800s uncovered massive skeletons buried deep beneath Hindu temples. And in the Philippines, a legend speaks of a lost race of giants who built enormous stone structures, only to vanish without a trace. But what if they didn't just disappear? What if some still remain? In 2002, a military research team was drilling 2 miles beneath the ice in Antarctica, searching for signs of ancient life. What they found should not have been possible. It was a humanoid figure. Over 15 feet tall. Frozen in perfect preservation, as if it had been trapped in ice for thousands of years. The researchers worked quickly. They extracted a tissue sample, ran a DNA test. The results? It did not match any known human species. Panic spread through the camp. They had just uncovered something impossible. Then, the military intervened. The site was locked down. The researchers were flown out, immediately. The discovery? Classified. What was this being? And why was it buried beneath miles of ice? And most importantly, was it still alive when it was frozen? The Bible speaks of a time when giants walked the earth. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came to the daughters of men and bore children to them. Genesis 6 verse 4. But what if there's more to the story? Ancient texts, hidden from the public, tell a darker version of events. The Book of Giants, a forbidden manuscript discovered among the Dead Sea Scrolls, describes the Nephilim as monstrous tyrants who turned against humanity. They ruled over early civilizations. They enslaved mankind. They consumed flesh. Until something changed. Most believe the Great Flood was meant to cleanse the world of sin. But what if that wasn't the real reason? What if the flood was designed to wipe out the Nephilim? If they were destroyed, why do their remains keep appearing all over the world? And, if even a few survived, what happened to them? Across the world, ancient civilizations speak of giants. In Africa, the Chichoro people tell stories of enormous beings who enslaved early humans. In Mesopotamia, the Sumerians described the Apkallu, tall, powerful beings with divine knowledge. The Greeks had the Titans, beings so powerful that even the gods feared them. The Native American Paiute tribe spoke of the Cetacah, red-haired giants who lived in caves and fed on humans. But there's one legend, more chilling than all the rest. In 2002, a US military unit in Afghanistan encountered something terrifying. A humanoid figure, over 12 feet tall. Red hair. 6 fingers on each hand. Unnatural speed. The soldiers opened fire. It charged. It took multiple gunshots before it finally collapsed. The body? Flown away in a top-secret cargo plane. The official report? Never released. But the soldiers never forgot what they saw. And neither should we. If the Nephilim were so powerful, did they truly all perish? Or, did some survive? In South America, entire villages vanish overnight. The only sign left? Massive footprints leading into the jungle. In Russia's Ural Mountains, hikers disappear near an abandoned Soviet bunker. Some say it was a secret experiment. Others whisper, something ancient was found inside. In 2023, a viral satellite image showed a shadowy, humanoid figure wandering through the Arctic tundra, a figure far too large to be human. And then, there's the legend of the Watchers. Some researchers believe Nephilim bloodlines still exist in the highest levels of power today. Ancient royal families, secret societies, and powerful elites, all tracing their lineage back to something inhuman. Could this be why history is being erased? Could this be why every time giant skeletons are found, they mysteriously disappear? In 2015, a leaked document from a classified archaeological team suggested a shocking theory. The Nephilim may never have gone extinct. Instead, they adapted. Hiding among us. Manipulating history from the shadows. Is this why ancient texts and artifacts are kept from the public? Why civilizations across the world mysteriously collapsed? Some researchers claim the Nephilim are behind secret underground facilities. Deep within mountains and remote islands, experiments may be taking place, altering human DNA, preparing for something. What if the Nephilim aren't just a relic of the past? What if they are waiting for the right moment to return? If they do, will humanity be ready? Or have they already won? In the depths of the Amazon, entire regions remain unexplored. What if something still roams there? Beneath the sands of Egypt, lost tombs have yet to be opened. What secrets do they hold? Ancient maps speak of lands that no longer exist. Were they destroyed? Or were they erased? Perhaps history isn't what we've been told. Perhaps something, or someone, doesn't want us to know the truth. Stay curious. Because the deeper we dig, the stranger the world becomes.